Hello everybody, I am so excited to be back at my friend's Floradise Orchids in Gordonsville, Virginia. I'm going to do a tour of what they have blooming here in the spring. I can tell you a lot of very cool plants. I'm so excited to highlight their orchid nursery again for the second time. Also excited that this is the 1-year anniversary from meeting the folks at Floradise and starting my orchid hobby. So this is kind of a really cool opportunity to highlight the place that started it all. So with that, let's check out what they have in bloom at Floradise Orchids. All right, so let's see what they have blooming this time. Check out this little Vanda. If you love Vandas, you are gonna love this episode. This is, let's see, oops, I'm losing flowers on me. Vanda, there's the name actually, you can see right there. Very cool Vanda. Almost looks like it's got a flower shape similar to like a Sophronitis renua, but obviously, you know, not the same. They have some really neat, weird flowers this time. I am really excited to highlight the plants that they have in bloom. This guy I was talking to Stephen about. Whoops, I'm sorry, I'm grabbing the wrong plant. I can't seem to get the name of this one, but I will highlight the flower. It's sort of back there. I don't want to rummage through, but there's going to be plenty of flowers to show. Don't you worry. Here's some beautiful little Vanda type. There's the name. Now again, like I said, Floradise Orchids is in Gordonsville, Virginia. So if you find yourself near Charlottesville or Richmond, you need to stop by. This place is awesome. They have some beautiful Miltonias in bloom. And then look at this dendrobium. Wow. Lots of buds. They have a ton of really cool flowers. Check out this. I highlighted this last video, the first time we did a nursery tour. However, look at all the flowers on this plant this time. Wow. Cassidy would be losing it here because they have so many Vandas in bloom this time. And the cool thing is this is one of the parents of a Vanda I'll show you a little bit later on, named after one of the owners, Stephen Shifflett. So you'll see his namesake, Vanda. Now, this guy was in bloom last year we were here. Look at the size of that plant. It has a ton of blooms coming. You can kind of see the buds. But that is a humongous dendrobium. Really pretty. Amazing flowers. Alright, let's keep going over here. Another Vanda. This is that one that we showed a little guy of earlier. Look at all the flowers on the parent. Wow. They have some huge, phenomenal specimens. And now this guy here, just opening up, is a Grammatophyllum, which I've never shown on the channel so far. They have a ton of blooms on the way. So I'm sure next time we do a tour, this will be in full bloom, but this is a huge plant. And Stephen was telling me that one of the largest orchids in like scale, width, is one of those kinds of orchids, and it was measured at like almost 25 feet wide. which is crazy. Can you imagine? There's Dendrobium Roy Takunaga pink. And that's this Dendrobium right here. Really pretty. Now here's a very pretty, I believe, Epidendrum that has a ton of blooms. Look at all the blooms on this guy. These plants here are a little challenging to get to the name. I don't want to knock over there all the plants they have, but I'll highlight as many as I can while I'm here. Check out this Dendrobium over here. A little bit backlit, so it's hard to see. And then just let me show you on this side. I know I'm going all over the place in this video, but again, I just wanted to highlight all the flowers on this. You always gotta look up because you never know what you're going to miss on the way. Look at all angles. Here's a nice Masdevallia. It's in bloom. Here's the name. And then check out this guy. Really pretty. Let's see. Here's the name. This is Cattleya Paparata. Ted. Alright. Now above us is another Vanda. In bloom. And then this guy up here is also in bloom. And then I want to highlight this LC Laelia Cattleya. Look at the flowers, so pretty. We'll highlight some of the flowers over there, but check out the little ones, little flowers on that. Nice. And then highlight this guy. Alright, let's keep going this way. See what else they have in bloom, like I said. Check out this beautiful plant. Let's see if we can get the name here. There it is. Always go and visit your local orchid nurseries because you will be surprised at the amazing plants that they have in bloom all year long. So many different types of plants. Orchids bloom different times of the year. And so it's always worth visiting to see the new flowers that they have in bloom. Here's another Vanda. Look at this Vanda. And that is a huge plant. So pretty. All right. Now, of course, we have some of their Phalaenopsis, standard Phalaenopsis that they have for sale here. And some more Oncidium orchids. Really nice. Look at all the spikes on this guy, too. Really nice plant. Let's see. We have the name, we do. Oncidium Hilo Firecracker, Lucky Strike. Like I said, I'm celebrating 1 year of growing orchids. Not 1 year since I started the channel, but 1 year of growing orchids. And it all started here. There's no better place to celebrate our 1 year of growing orchids than right here at Floradise Orchids in Gordonsville. So a special thank you to Janet and Stephen here at Floradise for helping us kickstart this hobby. Cassidy and I both started our hobby here with phals and paphs and Masdevallias, and I mean, look at this display of gorgeous plants. So there's always something in bloom at Floradise. But really nice plants, and you're gonna see some really unique stuff here today. Now, when I come over here, we have a lot of their Miltonias. These are Cassidy's favorites, the pansy orchids. And they have many different types in bloom right about now. Look at all these gorgeous plants. I haven't had very good luck with Miltonias. I think mainly because they need to be kept a little bit cooler and a little wetter, which I struggle with a bit. So I haven't added any more to my collection, but how can you not love them? I mean, gosh, they are gorgeous orchids. And they have, like, incredible specimens. Look at the size of this plant. That's something you can add to your collection. This particular one is $55, which is an absolute steal for a plant that size. Great prices and great, sometimes specimen size plants you can buy at Floradise. Really beautiful. Now over here is sort of some of their plants that are growing out. They have some odds and ends, Paphiopedilums and Phragmipediums, or Dendrochilums. I'm looking particularly this time because last time I missed a couple that my buddy Simon did see, but don't see any blooms. But I do see this phal. Look at the speckles on this. Holy cow, they're everywhere. Very, very pretty Phalaenopsis. I don't think I've ever seen that many speckles. But some more great plants. Bulbophyllum medusa, mellow yellow. So they have some great hybrids, and they grow a lot of their own plants here. So, you know, you might find orchids that you can't find anywhere else. Now again, here's me. I missed this right above me. Let me turn around here and show you a beautiful Cymbidium. Check that out. How pretty is that? Really gorgeous. All right, so now let's go over here. Here are some of my favorite orchids right over here. This is where they keep their Masdevallias. And they have some in bloom. This guy's for sale. This is a Masdevallia imposter. And it has 2 flowers right now, and it's a really, really nice plant. I love that. Masdevallia. And this is one that I added to my collection, but you'll have to wait and see what it looks like in my May What's in Bloom. Another plant that I have in my collection that they have in bloom here is this Masdevallia. Check this out. Look at all the flowers. Isn't that pretty? Wow. Specimen size plant. This is, let's see if I have the name. I know what it is, but here it is. Hard to pronounce. Masdevallia Horadure. Or Horadure. Not sure how to pronounce it exactly, but that's what that Masdi is. And then they also have this little cooler growing dendrobium. Very nice. This is dendrobium. Levifolium, variation Orium. Or Orium. Not like the cookie. Now, not for sale, these are their stock plants, but check out some of these Masdevallias. Wow, this is Masdevallia Machu Picchu. The great thing about this, and this is for my Masdevallia lovers, all of these Masdevallias that they grow here at Floradise can handle warmer temperatures. So they need to handle like a 90-degree day here and there. So that's why I love shopping here in particular for Masdis. This is Masdevallia Tedco Gina, one that I used to have in my collection. And then this is one that Stephen and I we were talking about. I literally have seen this blooming in their collection like every single time I've been here. Let's see if I could find the name of it. Here it is. Masdevallia Marguerite, number 1. And it's just, feel like it's always in bloom. And then, of course, here's the Masdevallia Imposter. Their stock plant. Blooming well. And I mean, gosh, isn't that Masdevallia Machu Picchu stunning? And then, of course, let me highlight this guy before I walk right by. Let's see if I can get a better view. Very cool. This is Lycaste Aromatica. Very cool. And this Paph. This is one that's in my mother's collection. She has this guy. Phalaenopsis Sweet Memory Echo Valley. And I bought this here last year during my first visit. Alright, back over to some of these Masdevallias that they have here. Like I said, beautiful specimens, more of that Phalaenopsis. It is beautiful and super fragrant. And check out this guy. How different. Wow, and just absolutely covered in flowers. Really nice. And then, of course, this might look familiar. This is actually different than what I thought. Phalaenopsis philippensis. Rapidon. And it looked like they had some cuttings or divisions somewhere. But look at these phals. Gosh, they're so beautiful. And that one is just gorgeous. All right. And of course, more dark reds. I love visiting Floradise. Like I said, they have some really amazing flowers here. Mini Mark. I love their collection of paphs that they have here as well. And we'll highlight those. But look at this guy hanging overhead. Almost snuck by me. So cool. Alright, let's keep going down this way. Alright, now look at this. Nice. Oh my gosh. What an amazing flower that is. So many gorgeous blooms. I'm not 100% sure what this one is. I'll see if I can get the name. I don't see the name, unfortunately, but gorgeous flower. Look at this flower. Wow. Really pretty. And then look at this guy here. Almost walked right by him. $35 for this gorgeous plant. Let's see if it has a name. I don't see the name, unfortunately. But again, some more of their Oncidium type orchids that are in bloom. So beautiful. And now this is the Vanda, named after one of the owners, Stephen Shifflett. This is Vandas Stephen Shifflett. Look at the flowers. Aren't they beautiful? They are so pretty. They also have this stunning Laelia. And some more epidendrums over here too. As you can see, it is getting a little dark. And we're starting to shut the lights off, but I wanted to highlight just a couple more plants. And by shut the lights off, I mean the sun's going down. But look at this. Bulbophyllum. How weird is that? So cool. My gosh. Alright, and this aisle has all of their paphs and frags. Look at this. Stunning Phragmipedium. This is again from their stock. But hopefully I'll be able to show you some of their names. And if you listen, we're getting to the time of the day because it's getting towards the end of the day here. Oh my gosh, look at this. Holy cow. Look at this guy. That is amazing. Here's the name. Phragmipediums. What a humongous frag that is. Wow. But anyway, sorry. End of the day. So, you're going to start to hear the coqui, or the official little frog of Puerto Rico and Costa Rica. And check out this guy. Wow. Perfect white path. And then this guy is also amazing. This looks like maybe hirsutusum. I don't see the name. No name on this guy, but beautiful, beautiful path. And they have so many. I'm gonna come across here again and highlight that guy. And they have a ton in bloom today, folks. And here, look at this absolute beauty. Wowee. This must be a Rothschildianum. It is. And then this guy I have in my collection, Paphiopedilums. And you can see, when they grow big and strong, how many flowers you might end up with. Wow. I'll get a view of this guy while we're closer. Alright. What else? What else do we have over here, folks? We have this guy. Look at the vibrant colors on him. Wow. They have so much gorgeous Paph specimen plants in bloom. Here we have two Delanatii, alba and regular. One of the only fragrant Paphiopedilums. Hopefully it's not getting too dark for you folks. I'll be wrapping up the video pretty soon. Really, really nice. And now this guy is available. $50 for this beauty. And this is Paph Ho Chi Minh. Wow. What a gorgeous Paph that is. And the dark, dark leaves. Wow. Really, really pretty, folks. Oh my gosh. Now, check this guy out. Wait till you see this. Wow. Now that is a Phragmipedium. And I almost passed this guy too. Figured I'll highlight before I keep moving onward. Really nice. Alright, folks. Well, it's starting to get dark, so I think I'm gonna have to conclude the tour. This has been a fantastic way to celebrate 1 year collecting and growing beautiful orchids. So with that, thank you so much for watching. I'm Brian from Orchids by Brian, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.